Hey everybody, welcome to Zenny62 on Thursday night. Not going to be on here long, but we're here and we're going to pick up right off the bat. And is it off the bat or on the bat or the bat? It's like the bat, right? But the Raiders are. Does it really matter? They are ahead 23-13 against the Seahawks preseason. It's third quarter with 2:56 left in the quarter. The Raiders have, in this meaningless game, learned one thing. You give E.J. Manuel a chance to play under a precision offense, and he's going to perform really, really well. He's 18, last time I checked, 18 of 22 for 233 yards and 3 touchdowns. Yeah, I did say that, and it looks like, and now Clark Cook is in and moving the ball, but it looks like E.J. Manuel is, 255 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. E.J. Manuel's playing excellent football, and again, yeah, I know it's the last game of preseason, and as someone would say, it's against the scrubs, but hey, look, it's football, and you're evaluated on how well you play the game. So why not play well? If that's the case, why not go out and ball out? And that's basically what E.J. Manuel was doing. His help basically is from not so much the running game, which really, Chris Warren has 9 rushes for 17 yards. Manuel himself is contributing 3 rushes for just 3 yards, a yard a crack. And then, of course, Mr. Butler has 2 rushes for 4 yards. Not saying much. It's through the air. That's right, through the air. Hatcher's got 6 for 96 yards. Longest was a 45-yard touchdown. Aizman 3 for 58 yards, 43-yard gain. And then Blacknall is 3 for 68. This is for 45 yards and a touchdown. This is the what game. In other words, who was that who caught what? That's basically what this game is turning out to be for both sides, because you have Davis for the Seahawks passing is 13 of 24, 94, 1 touchdown. And from the looks of things, once again, the Raiders defense is putting the clamps due to its schematic design, which is what you want on preseason. On the putting the clamps on the Seahawks. And what I say is what you want. The one way to evaluate preseason is how well a scheme works, a scheme in coaching. How fast they get off the ball, the design of the formations, the plays. That doesn't change. What changes is how they're executed, and in preseason, what kind of defenses they are called against, because a lot of the times the coach is calling a particular play to evaluate a particular player or players, not so much to run a game plan. So what you really want is a series of plays that work against, quote, any defense, unquote. Some teams, like the Raiders at times, don't necessarily get that message, but that's really what you want. Let me go back here and see what comments you have coming in. Hey, John Marks, how you doing? John Marks, how you doing? Hey, John Akala. John Marks says, third quarter of play with 1:49 left. It's the Raiders 23, Seahawks 13. And I say hello to you both, and hello to the other 10 of you who have not typed your hellos. Also, hey, welcome to Zenny62, the 2 new of you who have joined. We're talking Raiders. We're talking Raider football. By the way, the Las Vegas stadium parking plan was released. And guess what, folks? Drum roll. Ping. It's 2,000 spaces short. Oh, boy. Oh, and have you seen the map? I'll show it to you a little later when everybody else comes in. Someone said, well, they can tailgate and then walk to the game. Folks, though the tailgate length is about, I think the longest parking length is about a mile in one direction? Yeah, about a mile in one direction. A mile. Now, if Mark Davis were given this kind of plan in Oakland, you and I both know, because he has, you and I both know he would balk at it. He would say, and he said it, I want 8,000 spaces for parking. Remember that? I want them right up to the stadium. Remember that? He didn't want to have his parking taken away by construction for an A's baseball stadium. Remember that? Remember all that? Remember all that yada, yada, yada stuff? Okay? Think about that in the context of what's happening in Las Vegas, okay? Just think about that. And John Acala says, Emmanuel, I think, has won the backup job tonight. Yeah, and deservedly so. And I've said before that I felt, I said it the last time we talked about this, I felt that E.J. Manuel was a better quarterback than Connor Cook, because he plays within the offense. He plays within what the play gives him. He doesn't try to do more with the play than the play is designed to do. So yeah, I mean, it's, hey, Cowboy Wrestler, I think it's well deserved if he gets it, considering that Teddy Bridgewater got shipped off to the Saints anyway to make room for Sam Darnold, which I think is stupid. Absolutely stupid, but whatever. Teddy hopefully will emerge with a starting job there, give Drew Brees a chance to ride off into the sunset, you know, winningly. Now, where are we with the game here? Going back to the stats and all that, and the game thingy, okay? So we've got, looks like here, we've got G. Holmes shotgun, McDonough pass short right to G. Holmes, okay? And that's the Seahawks. If you might, and then A. McCullough, you might be saying, what am I looking at? I'll show you. This is what I'm looking at, folks. Look, okay? That's what I'm looking at. You ever seen that before? Pretty cool, huh? Now, in blue, it's the Seahawks, okay? And see, this is what you get. You get A. McCullough, shotgun, pass incomplete, right? Then, okay. Then there's a fumble. Ooh, that was a fumble, which caused the turnover, which they got. Okay, all right. Rob Iron reports it's 21-29ers. Okay, and then we've got this punt, right? A. McCullough. What is that? Pass incomplete. Short right. See, this is all screwed up. What is this? That means it's incomplete. Okay. So it's now 1st and 10. All right. For them. So they're moving the ball, the Seahawks are. Not exactly smartly, but they're moving the ball. So that's cool, isn't it? So that, again, now we go back and we analyze Connor Cook 0 for 1. This is the McCullough guy, right? McCoff, is it? It's like McCoff? Is that his name? McCoff? 5 of 11, 51 yards. And look at that. It's second and 4 for the Seahawks. And there's a commercial. So anyway, let's get off that Geico commercial thingy there. But it's so it says Magoo, whatever. It's okay. Here's the stats. Total yards. Hey, the Seahawks 318, the Raiders 277. Yes, I said that. Passing, Seahawks 238, Raiders 253. Rushing yards, Seahawks 80, Raiders 24. Ooh. Time of possession, Raiders 22-45, Seahawks 22-25. 22-35, 22-25. So this is as even a game as you could want. That's going into the fourth quarter with 15 minutes left, and the Seahawks driving for will put them closer. Closer. Now, around the league, what else is going on? New Orleans beat the Rams 28-0. Minnesota clobbered Tennessee 13-3. The Titans are not having a great preseason. We'll look at that in a second. Kansas City 33, Green Bay 21. Miami, pretty much, you know, Miami and Atlanta. Miami 34, Atlanta 7. That game did not start off looking good from the outset. The Dolphins in the first half first quarter, actually, thereabouts, jumped up to a 21-0 lead. Yeah. But, you know, as it goes, you're trying to look at people, right? So I think the Falcons' problem, if you could call it that, is they bring in and they give all the rookies, a lot of rookies, a chance to play. And so they have more rookies on their roster than most teams. And so the outcome shows that. Now, that's why you can't gauge how the Falcons are going to do by preseason, because they have, under Dan Quinn and Mr. Dimitrioff, the general manager, a strategy of loading up their roster with rookies and seeing who sticks. Okay, so you've got to evaluate what the Falcons are producing in preseason from that perspective. Anyway, back to the Raiders. Back to these scores. Cleveland 35, Detroit 17. Baker Mayfield look okay. New England 17, New York Giants 12 in a game that was funny to watch. Philadelphia 10, New York Jets 9. I'm not really caring about the Jets because I believe they mortgaged their future to the Saints. The Jets, to me, I said it before, I'll say it again. Look, now, okay, Sam Darnold's going to start. They're not going to win a lot of games. They're going to finish bottom of the AFC East, and they're going to fire Todd Bowles. I'm telling you, that's exactly what's going to happen. The Jets are going to suck this year. That's just it. Because they don't want to win. You know, they rather have, as someone put it, this guy has star quality. Why? Because he's blonde? Give me a break. You know? I'm sorry, I've never been high on Sam Darnold. I just am not there. Okay, excuse me. I'm not. All right, Seahawks are driving. They are now at the Raiders. They're down at the Raiders 40. And 14-20 in the fourth quarter. Baltimore 30, Washington 20. And let's see how Lamar Jackson did in that game. And I said it not just because Lamar Jackson is Lamar Jackson and all that, but because it was reported on NFL Network he did something, quote, special, unquote. Denver 21, Arizona 10, as John Marks reports. But the Cardinals look good in the first half of that game. All right. Lamar Jackson, 8. He was 9 of 15. Pretty good. 109 yards. No touchdowns, but 9 of 15. And so we analyze the box score. That, you know what that means? It means he's above 50%, which is a good thing. It's a milestone. And Jay Woodrum was 3 of 8. That's one of the. This is another one of these who whats. 3 of 8 for 37 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Yeah, who what? It's a who what game. Like who, what, who, what, who, what. All right, back to the Raiders. Go back to the Raiders and find out what's happening here. What the Seahawks have not done or done. Scrolling down, trying to scroll down here. Oh, incomplete. And where are we? Okay, Dixon punts, 37 yards to Oakland's 3. Coffin corner. And out of bounds. So the Raiders get the ball in with 97 yards to go for a touchdown. That's how I like to look at it. Hey everybody, welcome to Zenny62 tonight. Hey, something else. Right now I'm at a major milestone. I am at 13,900 videos, which means I'm 100 videos to go to reach 14,000. And I'd love to know what kind of videos and blogs you'd like to see over the final 100 on the way to 14,000. And then, including people I should interview that are accessible, of course. And I'm at 41,219 subscribers, which is great. I'd love to be at 100,000. Any ideas I can get there with that? The legal way, if you will. Let me know. An unknown Raider guy says it would be dumb if they trade Khalil Mack. I quite agree, but if they do, it'd be a good fit with the Chiefs for Tyreek Hill. That's all I see who they can trade for. if the Chiefs trade away Tyreek Hill for Khalil Mack, that is that an even trade? Wow. You know, I think the unknown Raider guy has a point, because Tyreek Hill on offense is arguably as dangerous as Khalil Mack on defense, as I think about it. So hey, unknown Raider guys come up with something. I like that. Dub says, no way we send Mack to KC. Well, that's the other thing. But hey, look, we get Tyreek Hill. That would be fun. That would be a lot of fun. And the reason why I say that is because, look, you can quite literally scheme Khalil Mack out of the picture. I'll repeat, you can scheme Khalil Mack out of your picture. That's easy to do, particularly if you use a pre-shift system with spread offense. But you can also scheme Tyreek Hill into a multiple touchdown game. You know, shift him so that he starts off at flanker, then you shift him across the field to tight end, and then finally you shift him down the fullback in an I, and then you put him in motion. Something like that, right? So that he winds up getting covered by a linebacker or a safety, right? To which you would say, oh, gee, suppose they put in like 7 defensive backs. Okay, so fine, we run on them. You know, you have a run-pass option. There's another RPO design, right? Woo! Okay, so John Mark says 2nd and 9 flag. And false start on the Raiders, which means the Raiders are going backward. Let's just hope the Raiders don't go backward and into the end zone. Houston 14, Dallas 6 in the Battle of Texas. Chicago 27, Buffalo 28. It's a game I enjoyed watching. I don't know if you had a chance to see it at all. Final. Los Angeles Chargers 23, San Francisco 49ers 21, even though the Chargers had, what, maybe 70 yards of passing or something like that. Last play, Butler went up the middle, Oakland 2 for no gain. Wow. So, are they going to? No way. Maybe they are. What's going on here? Penalty on Oakland. Going backward. All right. So that's 3rd down and 11. Now 4th down 11. It was incomplete. Connor Cook. So the Raiders are punting from their own end zone with 11:40 left on a lot of time for the Seahawks to play catch up. Bad. Whatever happened to well, never mind. I don't think it's appropriate to say that. I was going to say, whatever happened to that daring play action fake, you know, 1st down, throw deep, and from the back of your own end zone, right? But, well, too late for that. It's 4th down. No, I was not suggesting they go for it. Get that out of your head. I'm not even there at all. Not even there, okay? John Mark says, pass interference not called. Paul Chinley says, hey, it's, let's see here. Oh, what is it? Oh, not only that. What is it? Okay. We've got Connor's goose is cooked. He's going to get cut. I like that. Bishop 25 says Connor's goose is cooked. He's talking about Connor Cook, folks. Connor's goose is cooked. Whereas, Rob Iman says percent chance Connor's goose is cooked. I would say 90. 90? Yeah. Incomplete. There's the punt. Punt's 13 yards. Fair catch. So the Seahawks set up shop at their own, what? Wow. At the Raiders' 45-yard line. with 11:35 to go and, you know, a short green space to transverse to score. Welcome to Zenny62. Hopefully you subscribe. Please, if you haven't before, subscribe. Just click that little button and subscribe. And then send me a message. Let me know what you want to see or hear, talk about. You know, I'm thinking about talking more about other YouTubers, just to have some fun, like Logan Paul and his stupid boxing match and all that. But right now, it's the Raiders and that parking report. And then, of course, this live stream game. And then, of course, the lease situation, because as I reported earlier, the Oakland City Attorney's Office had the Raiders lease extension signed off by the Raiders. Yes, I repeat, signed off by the Raiders. And before you ask, yes, it's through 2020. And it sat there for an entire doggone month. You heard me, a month, all right? So, Townsend, all right, so we're waiting for the Seahawks 1st and 10, see what they do. If I were them, I'd go for the jugular, but then they're not me. And let me go back and see what your comments are. John Mark says, Oakland City Attorney didn't want the Raiders in Oakland. John Akala says, Raiders might bring back McGloin if Chiefs cut him to be a third job. That would be interesting. Keeping 2 quarterbacks, I think, is not a good idea, considering the rate to which quarterbacks are injured. Jordan Yancey states straight out that the Raiders will not trade Khalil Mack. How do you know? How do you know? I mean, it's just, you know, the speculation on this stuff is really wild. It's like one particular columnist, I think it was, I forgot who it was. Anyway, said that you know what I hate about journalism? I'm saying this straight up, is as it's practiced today, and I'm a blogger, not a journalist, and there's a reason why I say that. It's because journalists always say, well, I talked to so-and-so. I mean, it's like you're a gossip monger, you know? You're not actually researching anything. It's like, well, I talked to this person. What about researching? Here's why I say that. Because, you know, one new sports columnist said that his sources said that the Raiders budgeted for Khalil Mack. Now, you know what? I'm not even going to play games with that. Here's why, and I said that person, the answer to the entire question of what's going on with the Raiders was put to him, and he didn't even realize it. First of all, if the Raiders budgeted for Khalil Mack, it meant they had a fixed amount in mind, and because we're at this impasse, it means only that Khalil Mack went over what it was budgeted, A, and then B, it means that Raiders do not have enough money to do what? Extend their budget, right? So in one fell swoop, we just heard everything we need to know. It's called common sense. You know, what bothers me is how little common sense is applied to the business of sports when it's presented in our faces today. There was a time when we were smarter, okay? I mean, a time when we really got it as a society. Are we dumbing down? What's going on here, folks? Help me with this. Are so many people turning to what, you know? VR? Hey, you know what? Nothing against VR. I'm trying to figure out a way to get VR in here. VR vlog. Ooh. But you know what I'm saying. As John Mark says, common sense doesn't apply for the Raiders. Dude, common sense doesn't seem to apply in society. John Akala says, when is JPA supposed to meet again to approve the lease extension? Toward the end of September. Rob Ivan says, I wonder how much Raiders attendance is going to suffer at the Coliseum this year. Good question. Jay Perkins, how you doing? Cowboy Wrestler writes, Z. The writing is all over the wall. Mack is going to be traded, whether we like it or not. You can't always get what you want, he writes. But as Mick Jagger would say, if you try sometime, you might find you get what you need. Welcome to Zenny62, by the way. If I haven't said so before, you just jumped in. You see it. And he says, someone said, look at the source who started the trade rumors. Who is that one? And Dre Perkins says, good evening, room. How we doing? Raiders do need a second good quarterback. Yeah. And speaking of which, let's see how the current one is doing. All right, we are where? 1st and 10 for, boy. The Seahawks still have the ball. Man, the Seahawks still have the ball. But guess what, folks? The clock is ticking. They got, when we started this mess, it was what, 11 minutes? Now it's 9 minutes and 23 seconds. And it's the Raider ball, excuse me, not Seahawks, it's Raider football. Raider football, okay? So, and hey, how you doing? It says, greetings, Oakland Raider Nation. How I say greetings back. Go Rams for life asks, y'all ready for the Rams? Should we be? I ask you, should we be? Folks, tonight, on a Thursday night that is normally week, there are 43 people watching right now. I welcome all of you. Welcome to the great forum that is Zinni62. Chime in. And hey, I've got a question as we lead through this thing. Okay. Yes or no? Yes being a Y. No being an N. Again, yes or no? Should the Raiders cut Connor Cook? Yes or no? And I'm going to start off by writing this. No. Okay, there it is. John Marks. Black Lion says yes. That's one. That's two yeses to my no. That's, the no's are tied. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 yeses. Another no. Another yes. No. No. I think the no's are slightly ahead. Tom Cole says no. Hey, Mark says yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes. One love. What the hell does that mean? Yes, yes. It's either yes or no, dude. It's not like one love. Hey, Miguel, okay, it says yes. All right, let me go back and tally these. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, excuse me, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 yeses versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, excuse me, no 6. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I don't see. Yeah, the yeses outperform the no's. So basically, everybody says, including me, to keep Connor Cook. So there you go. Connor Cook stays, at least in our world. And John Mark says, how about Jeff Hostetler? Well, how about him? Arcade says Vince Evans is available. Oh, Jeff Hostetler is running his foundation, you know? And I wonder how Vince Evans is doing. How old Vince Evans? Excuse me. Vince Evans. Vince Evans. Bears. Vince Evans. Vince Evans is 63 years old. And yeah, he's 63. Wow. And let's see what he's doing for news. Vince Evans was steadfast on playing quarterback in the pros. He was. I remember Vince was a great runner type guy, you know. And I felt that he could have been a better passer, but they didn't work with him to be a great passer. They had these rollout, you know, the package running plays that they have now, right? I call it lazy football, designed for a guy because someone looked and said, hey, he's a black quarterback. Oh my God, that means he can run. Let's forget about, you know, teaching the passing game, right? Let's just make him run. Oh, you know, they didn't know anything about the short passing game. There weren't Bill Walshes running around at the time. There was Bill Walsh, but there was only one Bill Walsh. Okay. All right, so let's get back to the game. But I digress. See where we're at with things. And oh, the Raiders are driving. I think Connor Cook collectively hurt us, because now the Raiders have marched smartly to the Seahawk 26-yard line. Yeah. So And the last, and now they've picked up a first down with Holton, with Connor Cook's pass short right. And you know what? Connor Cook's stats have got to, he's 2 of 4, Cook is, for 14 yards. Ooh, scintillating. And, yeah, quite scintillating. But he's moving the ball. And touchdown! Touchdown! Raiders! I'm not going to say like Greg Papa. I'm just going to say touchdown! Raiders score! Woo! Raiders score. Connor Cook pass deep middle to Hatcher for 22 yards. Touchdown. And that, folks, waiting for the extra point to be good. To be good. So we can say it's good. So we can say they blow out. Well, numerically a blowout. It was a nice drive by Connor Cook. Mixed in some, got a big run up from Chris Warren for 14. That really hallmarked the drive in addition to the 22-yard touchdown pass. But with the exception of that pass, it was all Chris Warren. Chris Warren picked up 21 yards on the drive. And not bad. Yeah, Chris Warren was responsible for 21 yards on that drive. And then Cook, and then we had Cook pass short right to Hatcher. So Hatcher picked up, Hatcher and Warren were the contributors on that drive. Warren on the ground for 21 yards, and then Hatcher through the air, catching a short pass for 9 yards, and then another for 22 yards for the touchdown. Not bad. Not bad at all. Nice drive. Nice drive. John Mark says, Brent Musburger must go. Is he calling this game? Is Brent Musburger calling this game? Because I'm here in Atlanta. I don't get the, is he calling this game? John Collins says, Cook still too inconsistent, will get cut. And so, Cowboy Rush says Brent Musburger belongs on Sunday Night Football and ABC. But my question is Brent Musburger calling this game? Again, he's on KCBS. Okay. How's he doing? KCBS? Maybe, well, I'm asking you how he's doing. And this is the internet. I should be able to, tune in, right? KCBS. See if KCBS has a live stream. KCBS Radio. There's KCBS All News, right? So hopefully if KCBS is, listen. So I can put this on. Hold on a second. Maybe I can plug this dilly in. Dilly. Welcome to Zenny62, everybody. Dilly. It's plugged in. On live stream, listen live. So you say it's on KCBS? I'll find out in a second. And let's see here. It doesn't say Raiders at all. There's a commercial.
For all your cars, Big O knows. No. There's always a Big O
tires.
Get $70 off select Michelin and DF Goodrich tires, plus up to $120 in additional savings when using your Big O card.
1 0. All right.
Sponsored by Liberty Mutual Insurance.
I'm Tom Foti. With Defense Secretary Mattis on hand, a military judge has brought John McCain back to the Washington area for the last time. His body will lie in state at the...
I don't hear the Raiders. That's KCBS. Wait a minute, that's a commercial, right? That's a blues break, right?
In a church filled with thousands of mourners, the former vice...
Sorry, that's not it. Otherwise, we would have heard the Raiders. So, no. The Raiders are not on KCBS. Where's the dang game? Cowboy Rush says, I thought a KCBS was in L.A. Might be, but there's a KCBS in the Bay Area. Black Lion said, you guys keep talking about Brent Musburger, and I don't hear, where is Musburger? Someone said KCBS. He's not on KCBS. Is KCBS the Raider affiliate for radio stations? I don't think so. You need to go to 95.7 the game. No, but John, is he there? Is he there? I'll go to 95.7 the game. KCBS is KPIX in the Bay Area. CBS. No, there's a KCBS though. for radio. There is a KCBS for radio, all right? Cowboy Wrestler says KCBS is a news station, not sports. Yeah, but in this day and age of competitiveness, they could have gotten the Raiders deal with, no problem. Bishop 25, unless you tell me why you're talking about Brent Musburger and he's not on, I'm getting pissed off here. Why are you mentioning Brent Musburger? McMillan and Gannon are doing the job. Great. Yeah, that's what I thought. McMillan and Gannon are a great team, okay? So, yeah. So, I mean, I think Brent Musburger is one of the great game callers of our time. No question about it. I don't like the way he was brought in. I just don't. But there's no, but slamming his talent, okay? There's no putting him down, right? Not at all. Not at all. Okay, folks, so since the Raiders game is pretty much, fait accompli, as they say, right? I mean, it's 4 minutes in the fourth quarter, 30-13 Raiders. This game is decided. Let me now show you the parking map. That's right, the parking map, right? But first, the letter. This is the letter. I'm going to read you the letter that introduces the parking study or plan, right? Here it is, folks. Can I get a drum roll? Miss Nancy Amundsen, Director, Clark County Department of Comprehensive Planning, 500 South Grand Central Parkway, Las Vegas. Annual Stadium Parking Report. Dear Miss Amundsen, we are pleased to provide the enclosed 2018 parking report prepared by Kim Lee Horn in response to the requirement set forth in UC 0557-17. That's Clark County Code, all right? Then we say we find this here. The report lays out a parking plan based on the maximum attendance, including standing room only for Raiders games, which exceeds the projected demand, they claim, creates multiple parking options rather than confines customers to a single location, disperses parking locations to ease congestion, avoids aviation and similar conflicts. Yeah. All right? So they say it's the Raiders Stadium is the first to be completely designed in the age of ride share. And it says that even if the plan's parking capacity is sized, if it were not the case, we expect the likes of Uber and Lyft will continue to steadily reduce stadium parking needs over time as patrons increasingly turn to ride share as an alternative to driving and parking their own automobiles. Further, the plan completely ignores the presence of more than 25,000 existing parking spaces in the business immediately to the west of the stadium, talking about Bali High, although it is reasonable to expect that many patrons will choose to park in this area, nor does it rely upon structured parking in the various garages or surface lots that patrons will have many options to use such facilities, even though it is eminently reasonable to conclude that adjacent business parking lots and resort garages will each reduce the demand for dedicated stadium parking. The plan provides parking as if such reductions will not materialize. Okay? Yeah. Okay, we worked, more blah, 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 blah. That's Don Left. More blah, 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 blah. Here's the part. Here is the one. Here's the stuff. Okay, locations, reduction. Scrolling through. Okay, it's one thing to see these. Oh, by the way. Okay, confirmed total. 12,000 to 14,650. All right. So if they hit 14,650 plus the 2,000, they've got it. But if so they just that's the confirmed total. So basically the confirmed total for all parking, this is including on stadium, there's still 2,000 under for the confirmed total. Okay. And I'll show you why I say that in a second. There's still 2,000 under, okay? Now, this is, let me get to where I'm talking about here, and then I'm going to get the map. And while I'm getting the map, okay, Seabass missed extra point. Rats. All right, this is the map. Ready? Here's the map. Hey, welcome to Zenny62, everybody. How you doing? Here's the map. Stadium parking right here. That's the stadium. Okay, see that? That's the stadium. That's Baja, which they don't use. What they use is here. That's the Orleans. Okay, that's the Orleans. Okay. So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, what, 13, is that 13 blocks away? Something like that, right? Then the other site, you can't even see it. You have to go down the street. There it is, right there. That's the other one. Woo, doggy. Look at that. And then there's another one, I think, further down, right? Yep, look at that. Woo, doggy. That's a long way away. It's so long, I can't even keep the stadium. How long is that? That's like a good, what? That's a long way. They don't even give you a legend. Okay? I mean, look at how long, look at that. Can you imagine walking from here to park, all right? You're gonna take a shuttle. Or here, right? And then the stadium is here. Okay, hello. Hello. All right. As John Acosta says, stadium plan in Vegas is a disaster. This is hilarious. I'm sorry, folks. I don't care. Can you imagine walking in the heat, waiting in the heat? Because you've got, the airport's right there. They basically have put the parking areas right along the same arterial that's used to get to the airport. Oh, this is a mess. This is a mess. I don't care. This is, you know, trying to make this look good is like putting lipstick on a pig. This is a mess. There's no other way to describe it. Let me get to your comments. Sorry about that. John Acosta says, I'm not going to curse on this. And Black Lion says, Kevin KD, guys, don't worry. I'm sure that Vegas will just magically work out just like David Copperfield. Zing, says Kevin KD. How you doing? Black Lion says, unbelievable. Unbelievable. And John Mark says, I'm not going to curse this move anymore. I'm done. And oh my gosh, Seabass missed 2 extra points. My gosh. A's lost to Mariners 7-1. A's. Mario Romo says, I've had tickets since 95. I'm looking forward to it. You've had tickets to what since 95? The Taylor Swift concert? Just asking. Cowboy Rusher says, love Musburger when he was on. What's this Musburger talk? Musburger. What is up? John Mark says, like I did with Unknown Raider Guy. Let me see something here. Brent Musburger. Okay. Brent Musburger to replace Greg Papa as Oakland Raiders radio play guy. Fox wants Brent Musburger for new gambling show. Ooh. But networks needs, and okay. How did Brent Musburger do in his Raider radio debut? All right. So I gotta find this guy. Is he still on the radio right now? Come on, shift me over here. You would say, hi, it's Brent Musburger. Oh. I gotta admit, though, the dude's got a voice, you know? He really does. All right. Let's see here. Brent Musburger. And, okay. Touchdown Raiders. Touchdown Raiders. Don't see it. All right, let me try something here. I'm just trying to have some fun here, folks. All right. Okay. Okay. Network. Okay. Broadcast. Fan app. All Raider home games will be broadcast on KCBS 740 AM. Okay, that's what it says. KCBS 740. I was at KCBS and heard nothing. KCBS All News. Let's try again.
12 companies applied for 5 permits. The 2 permits will be issued October 15th to Scoot and Skip, and the other 3 will be dropped for now. Jose says they first want to make sure how well these companies do in the city before issuing additional permits.
Maybe they mean the regular season. Because it does say, you know, KCBS, right? It does say that. It does say that. They don't even have any button here that indicates that they're with the Raiders. I mean, nothing. Okay. Look at this. Okay, look. There's no Raider logo here. Look. Okay. See this? It's KCBS All News. Okay. 74 All News all the time. Yeah, K70. This is it. It's one. They have 2. They have 106.9 FM and then 740 AM. But do you see any markings that say anything about doggone Raiders? I don't. This is sports. Look at this. This is horrible. Look at this. Look at that. It's just, you know, trying 95.7 the game. All right. 95.7 the GAME, the game. Boom. All right. There we go. 95.7 the game. It says listen. Listening, okay. Listen live. All right. I just heard. Huh. Yeah, I would be surprised the Raiders were on here. I don't see any Raiders, you know, markings. But, hey, let's have some fun, right? Maybe it's KNBR 68. The sports leader. Too noisy. We get it. All right, enough. Ah! Go away. All right.
No, with an RBI single. And at that point, I look over the bullpen, and I'm like, no, I agree with Melvin. Montas is just going to have to wear this.
Oh, really? I agree with... Yeah, okay, fine, whatever. Bah! No. Fun stuff, though. Kind of gives me an idea for a future show. All right, nothing there. The Raiders are making themselves hard to find. It does say, it says, in the Bay Area, all Raider home games will be broadcast on KCBS 740 AM in the home of the Raiders, while select games will be 95.7 KGMZ FM and 106.9 KFRC FM. Ooh, FM, KFRC. Brent Musburger will be joined on a call by Lincoln Kennedy. All right. And he, yeah. Okay. How about, let's see maybe if it's KFRC. KFRC, San Francisco. That used to be the call letters when Dr. Don Rose was on. And so he was the guy he was the morning drive time guy. That was Dr. Don Rose. And I say it like that because that's what he sounded like, you know. He was this wild and crazy kind of radio guy, right? All right, so top stations, sports. You can click on sports. ESPN Radio. Again, nobody has logo. There's no Raider logo. It just says press here. All right. You know what?
Gary forgot it's casual Friday.
Heck with him.
It's like he forgot to switch to Geico and save
You know
all
what?
that money.
Hey, leave Gary alone,
I'm
guys.
done
He's probably
with
feeling
that.
pretty insecure right now.
Geico.
No,
15
I'm
minutes
feeling
to
pretty,
save
like,
50% or more.
annoyed. Did you hear the echo? I clicked the button to get rid of the website, and the sound lingered for a good almost 10 seconds. How about that? Now, Arquette says, Musburger's got to go. It's in 7:40 a.m. Yeah, but it's not on live stream. Okay. Anyone remember, I'm not going to repeat that, Cowboy Wrestler says Bay Area. Hey, moderators, do your freaking job. That means you. Kevin KD says, no Raiders presence in the Bay Area. Wow. Mark is finally getting what he always wanted. Mario Romero says, 100% heard it live. They're not going to be doing any Raiders stuff or not going to be promoting them or anything. No longer the home of the Raiders. 95.7 the game is. Yeah, they had some feud with them. And I think, yeah, the A's are on 95.7 on Arcade. You're right about that. And yeah, in the 95, they had some. Let's see what happens. I think it was Mark Davis. I'm gonna say Mark Davis and 95.7. They had some sort of feud, kind of like Mark Davis trying to feud with me for no reason. And maybe it's the whole thing with I don't know what it is. Mark Davis says I don't know. Mark Davis and 95.7. How about Raiders? Raiders. Mark Davis, ex-radio voice. Raiders game day broadcast moved from KGMZ to KCBS. That was as of July 24th. And Greg Papa was at the 95.7 the game, so there you go. There's the answer right there, all right? And said that it was friction with Raider owner Mark Davis. He admitted that July 24th, about a month ago, just over a month ago now. Says, yeah. It says, an inside radio report earlier, Musburger duly described in the release as one of the most prominent voices and personalities in sports broadcasting. We joined by Lincoln Kennedy, yada, yada, yada. Stuff you already know by now, right? Stuff we already know. Forget rehashing it. Move forward, all right? We know about it. They didn't pick me to be on as a color guy, so, you know, so what? No, I'm not punning it, okay? So knock it off with the jokes. Rob Iman says, NFL games on internet radio are blacked out due to FCC rules. But guess what? I'm in... Oh, but you know what? Even though I'm in Georgia, I'm trying to access a Bay Area radio station, so the blackout rule would apply. Duh. Stupid me. John Davis says, Gruden did throw some nice plays out there today. I've got NFL Game Pass, so I can't wait to watch the game myself and go replay it. It's 1:21. I have to stop, mainly because I got to take my mom to the doctor's tomorrow. Like I said, folks, tough year, my second toughest year of my life. If I haven't said that before, I'll say it again. But I will say this, your responsibility, regardless of your age, is to your parents. So make sure that you make your parents priority number one in your life, because they made you priority number one in their lives. At least I certainly hope that they did. So it's a big deal to do, okay? And Black Lion says, I heard Mark Davis gave youth sports in Oakland $200,000. $250,000. He did, yeah. Now, and it was a great move from Mark Davis, yeah. However, I have to throw this in. One of the conditions of the Raiders' lease, the extension, was that the Raiders contribute heavily to nonprofits in Oakland. Okay? I alluded to that before. So if you want some clue whether or not the Raiders really did sign the lease, you just got one in the form of $250,000 to the Oakland Unified School District. There you go. All right. No muss, no fuss. Rob Iman says it's the same with all sports. You have to subscribe to a league package in order to listen to radio broadcasts for out-of-market teams on radio. Yep. It's great for the kids. Quite great for the kids. Absolutely. What else do we have here in terms of your comments? Keon Hatcher had 3 touchdowns. Wow. 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 Huh. Good for him. So, overall, a great game for the Raiders. Nice way to close out the season. 3-1 is their record. And now comes the tough part. Ooh. Ooh, okay. For those of you just joining me, and I'm going to show this to you again. All right, this is the map. Are you ready? All right. I'd like to know your opinion of the Raiders parking map, folks.
This Geico ad is intended only for people who wear
doggone it. Wait a minute.
Harry forgot it's casual Friday. Just like he forgot to switch to Geico and
hold on a second. Let me
hey, leave Gary alone.
Get rid of that Geico thing. All right, that was a commercial. This bing. All right, now here is the stadium right here. Okay, that's the stadium. Okay. Okay. Here's the first parking area right here. All right. It's the Orleans. Okay, see that? Those two, okay? Okay, there's the parking. There's the land. This is the strip, okay? This is the rest of it. That's Bali High parking. That's not it. They're not officially using that, okay? Go past that, go past. Turn in. That's the first one. Look, okay. Now here's the airport. You know where the airport is? There's the airport. How do you get to the airport? All right. You gotta go this way. This parking is right next to where you go to the airport. That's one. Here's the other. There. And yet, what did Don Webb say? What did Don Webb say in the text? I think Don Webb said, what did he say? What did the Raiders, boss of construction say in his letter? Let's scroll up. What did he say? He wrote, avoids aviation and similar conflicts. Yeah, right. Okay, yeah, right. Oh, right, Don. Oh, yeah. Oh, I got it, Don. Yes. Absolutely. Oh, yeah, boy. Yeah. Hey, man, never have a conflict with, never have a conflict, all right? John Davis says, where is the golf course at to get my bearings? Oh, I will go back for you, John. Sorry about that. I will go back for you. Hold on a second. Okay. Hold on a second. Sorry. Go back here. I'll show you this. Then I'll shove off to bed real quick. Boom. Okay, there is the stadium. There's Bali High. See that? Okay. See the John Davis? The stadium is here. Bali High is there. The official stadium parking is here. These two, all right? Then we go up here and here. The airport, as you can see, starts, all right. So there you go. That's it, John. That's how it looks, all right? John says, okay, got it? Cool, yeah. So as you can see, the Raiders clearly had a hard time finding available parking. That's what I get out of this. And they were scrambling. Who knows what kind of deals they had to make monetarily. They're still falling short by 2,000 spaces, all right? Okay, folks, it's 1:28. I have to shove off. John Davis says, yep, parking is too far away if you ask me, but will they have been busing them from the spots? They say they will. But see, the busing, what does that mean? Unless there's some sort of specially built dedicated road, which there's not, okay? It's going to be stuck right in there with the traffic. It's going to take time. That's bad. Bad. All right? All right, folks, good night to everybody. Thank you all for tuning in. And thank you all for tuning in such numbers. If you haven't subscribed before, please do. All right. Ooh, is Return of the Living Dead on tonight? Well, whatever. I gotta go to bed. Prayers to you. Prayers back to me, please. Appreciate it. Much appreciated. All right. I'll see you guys later. Thank you. Thank you.